So, you know when something's far more exhausting than you thought it would be? Yeah, it turns out that what I've been doing has been far more exhausting than I thought it would be. So, what have I been doing? Well, you probably worked it out from the title and these glasses. So, ahoy hoy, I'm Planarwalk, and I decided that I'd, take a shot at Flat Out Heroes $100 challenge. And by God, is it tiring! So the reason why I might have found it so tiring is because I did it completely different to Wolfie, and I did it slightly different to what MCToon did. And, I have a whole new level of respect for MCToon now. So the big question here is, did I succeed? Well, I actually succeeded in what I set out to initially do. But I didn't succeed in completing Flat Out Heroes $100,000 challenge. Now, a couple of you may be wondering, wait, didn't you set out to complete Flat Out Heroes $100,000 challenge? The answer is, not really. If I happened to complete Flat Out Heroes $100,000 challenge whilst achieving this, that's just a fortunate side effect. So what I actually set out to achieve was to support MCToon's entry. So using the same operational navigational flight charts that MCToon used, I built a map. Now this map was huge. It was a great map, everybody. I make great maps, and I'm gonna make Flat Out Hero pay for it. But in all seriousness, this is what I managed to get. As you can see, it's very flat. Yet not everything quite lines up. So I thought, might as well try and line it up. That was when I destroyed my kneecaps. I mean, I still have kneecaps, but they were fucking sore. Try crawling around on the floor, sticking together 100 pieces of paper for hours. I have learnt my lesson now. Sometimes it's just better to say, fuck that shit. But that's not even the worst part of it. This is what I was ending up with. If I had a ball that was about 4 meters in diameter, it might have made my life a little bit easier. As I was taping it together, it started to fall apart more and more. Just look at how flat this is. It is clearly a work of art only possible by the Earth being flat. Just never mind those bumps that would be about 500 kilometers high. I'm pretty sure that photo alone will tell you something about how these flight charts are being projected. But in case you didn't get it already, here's a photo that I took just before it all started falling apart. Now what that photo shows is that the amount of bumps is drastically decreased by it being curved. Now obviously these charts being paper and me not being able to support it properly will mean that bumps will still exist. But there is less bumps when I curve it in a way that a globe might be curved, for example. So what does this prove? Well, it proves that an individual flight chart, like this one, for example, may not necessarily account for curvature. But if you try sticking all these flight charts together, because they have to be accurate, you will start to see curvature. Now some people may be wondering, well, how can this be? Well, it's pretty simple actually. Small space like this area here, you don't need to account for much curvature to represent it on a map. And that's why you can get away with not accounting for curvature and putting it on a single map like this. So does this mean I'm done with it? I put all these maps together and it fell apart. I've got my commemorative maps here for Flat Out Hero. No, I'm not done. You see, there's also a $200,000 challenge. So even if he says, okay, the $100,000 challenge is over, you're not allowed any more entries, I've still got a plan to complete the $200,000 challenge. But to do the $200,000 challenge, I've got to do what I just did, but better. So, I'm essentially going to redo what I've done, except not in physical because, oh god, I'll fucking kill me now if I've got to do it in physical. So what I'm going to do is I'm essentially going to use charts like these, except I won't be printing them out. There'll be charts that you can print out, but I'm not going to print them out, because as I've said, fuck that, my body still hurts. How was this so tiring and painful? I don't know. So what I'm essentially going to be doing is lining charts or maps up in a computer software so I can submit a proper entry to Flat Out Heroes challenges. One of the two, I don't care which. So this video is pretty much just to support MCToon's case because, you know, he's put a lot of effort into this. I should know, I put a lot of effort into this. And on that note, off come these glasses because fuck, it is hard to see with these glasses on. Seriously. I don't know how you do it, Flat Out Hero. Maybe you just go outdoors and do it. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. Leave a comment of what sort of video you'd like me to make next. If you'd like to support me, you can do so on Patreon. Link will be in the description. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Between you and me, thank you for watching.
Cocaine.